All right, right now we're going to go. Oh, looky there. Rudy has to clean my hole again.
Yeah, let me clean it.
Okay. I think that's as good as it's going to get. Look at that. That's just the bright lights shining is all that is. They put me in the lineup and let the bright lights shine. I think that's as good as it's going to get. That's the connection, sir. Rudy's trying. Yeah, we're good. I mean, come on in here. Hey, it's a Taylor production. That's what I can tell you right now. Welcome. Look like we're in a snowstorm. It's Taylor and Rudy. Look at these sweaters we got on.
What the hell?
I did not know you were going to wear that. You son of a bitch. How dare you wear a sweater close to mine? Now I don't stand out. Look at that.
Hey,
That's
y'all.
nice. I like yours. You got a sheet?
Oh, no. It's a camel.
Oh, okay, cool. Welcome. We're at Slackers. They're having their winter ball here tonight, and they're going to watch the Cowboy game.
Oh, God.
And so we're here to kind of hype it up a little bit. So welcome in here in the building. It's Taylor and Rudy. And
y'all like our sweaters?
I know. Do you like our sweaters? The lighting, I can't do much. LG's not here.
Is that the lights off of those lights behind us?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
That's what's causing that glare. But again, punch LG. Punch DJ LG. He's not here. LG? Well, sure. He ain't here.
Hey, man, that man is in Tokyo, probably jet lagged as F.
Yeah, as F. Although I did talk to him on the way here.
You did?
Yeah, just making sure he was alive.
Oh, was he alive?
Making sure he could produce our show tomorrow. And he says he's down for whatever time we want to do it.
What time you want to do tomorrow?
Do you work at the liquor store?
Not until late.
Oh, cool. Let's do 10 a.m.
All right, cool.
Sounds good. 10 a.m. it is. What's up, everybody? Jump in here and help the cause. Donate your Christmas funds. Rudy and I will everything y'all tip us tonight. Rudy and I will take and give to charity, our family charities.
Family, my kids. Damn it, it's Christmas time.
You can tip us by jumping into the super chat. You can also go to buymeacoffee.com/loveyouhard TV, and you can tip us that way too. So welcome in here. We thought we'd come into Slackers tonight and just kill an hour and watch Cooper Rush play football.
This really wasn't planned, though.
The sweater thing?
It really was.
It's pretty awesome, I think.
It worked out, organically.
Yeah.
Because Mike came here with a T-shirt on, and I was like, oh, cool, whatever. And then next thing you know, before, he gets us all logged on, then he whips out this sweater, and I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah. We'll try to sit down.
It worked out. Can you sit down?
Can sit down? All worked up. There's random Mexicano in the background. There we go. Boom. There we go. Okay, there we go. Cool.
Booyah.
Oh, my God. It's been a long day. Played golf today.
What?
Took my kid to play golf. Yeah.
Where'd y'all go?
Oh, the San Pedro. The par 3.
Place because you get food, there's drinks. It's a good time out there.
Yeah. We're not any good, and he's just learning, so it's a chance to go out there and just hack it around a little bit. I felt like Tiger Woods. I never had to pull the driver out of my bag.
No, it's a par 3.
Yeah.
It's a par 3.
It was chipping and putting, and we had a good time. Played a little golf, had some ice cream, and enjoying the times, man, best we can. Getting through, and it's the holiday season. Got all my babies here, and while I've got them all here, I'm going to enjoy myself and not let nothing stand in my way. Nothing's going to mess my shit up. We're going to talk football. We're going to do some drinking. Oh, and I forgot.
What's up?
Let's see. Hang on. Did I bring him in here or not? Hang on 1 second. Are you kidding me? Hang on, Rudy. I know I'm off camera.
No, you're good. What'd you forget?
Do you think you could hold it if I leave for one? I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Do you think?
I got to get something out of the car.
Do you think?
Don't go nowhere. Break down something.
I will break down something. You know what I'm going to break down? And we're going to talk about it again. Mike's running to his car. This is crazy. Look, our friends in the background there. The Buffaloes are coming to San Antonio. Can y'all believe that? The Buffaloes, my Colorado Buffaloes are coming to San Antonio. They're going to play the Mormons. I think they're playing the Mormons. Yeah, they're playing BYU. Everybody feels like this is going to be a really hot ticket. It's going to be hard to get the ticket. I don't think it's going to be tough to get this ticket. Alamo Dome has 65,000 seats. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping to get to that game. Even if I don't get to go to the game, let's say, because look, I'm not going to go to a game, one that either I'm not covering. Okay, if I'm covering it, we did submit our media credentials for that. But if I'm not covering it, okay, cool. That's one thing. But if I got to sit in the nosebleeds, I'm not going. I'm not going. I will refuse to sit in the nosebleeds. I'd rather watch it at home. But even if I can't get a good seat, I'm going to go tailgate. I know San Antonio, there's one thing we know how to do. We know how to drink and we know how to eat. So regardless of what happens where I'm sitting, I'm going to be a part of Deion Sanders coming through my town. It's not often Deion Sanders comes through your town. But Jimbo EPTX, according to Deion, now he said this was about a week and a half ago, Jimbo. He said Travis and Shador were going to play. Now, he can say that about his son, regardless of who his son hires for an agent. Now, while he considers Travis a son, if Travis's agent says, hey, man, there's too much money on the line, you're about to make $100 million over the next, 10 years. We don't want you to play. We don't think it's a good idea. Cool. But we'll see. We'll see if they play.
What are we talking about? Are you ripping on Wemby?
No, not yet.
Calling him a pussy?
Not yet. I was just, I know we're going to talk about it later, but I was just talking about how the Buffaloes are coming to town. What up, Frank?
Dude, I'm so hyped. Okay. Now, Deion said last night.
What'd he say?
They're playing.
Who, Travis?
Shador and Travis. Yeah. Deion was almost in tears last night at the press conference. He did a teleconference.
Because they went from 1-11 to being in a bowl game? What was he in tears about?
My last game with my babies.
Oh.
I've been coaching them since they were 5 years old. And the Sanderses are so rich. They have insurance. They're going to risk injury and go ahead and play in the bowl game here in San Antonio. But what Deion was saying was they're going to play. Ain't got to do with money. It's about this is our last game together. Because not only does he have Shador, but he's got Shiloh Sanders. And Deion Jr. is their media guy.
Yeah.
Who I'm assuming he'll just stay in Colorado.
He's still going to be
But Shador and Travis will be in the NFL next year. And so this will be Deion's last game with his boys. And so and it's in Texas where it all started. So he got
a
little bit. So I'm
a little emotional.
A little bit emotional. I'm super excited that we got Colorado and BYU. And because I hate the Mormons. They're a bunch of freaks. It's a fucking cult. Rudy, they don't let you drink coffee. If you play football at BYU and you get caught with coffee, you're suspended.
Oh, are you being for real right now?
For real. If you get caught banging your girlfriend, your scholarship's taken away, you're kicked out of school, and you're kicked out of the Church of Latter-day Saints forever.
Didn't Puma
Crazy,
say
right?
You could soak?
Puma claims that there's some sort of soaking thing.
If you don't
I call bullshit on that. There's no way that the Mormon Church allows you to soak. Now, because you brought this up, because this is Rudy being nasty, not me.
No, I just asked.
I'm a reporter. I have to give the facts.
Okay.
I have to now tell the people what soaking is for those who don't know.
Yeah, tell them.
You can put it in. You just can't pump it. You can just let it soak there, like you're soaking your feet in Epsom salt. As long as you don't pump it and make it shoot anything out.
Insert it.
It's bull. I know. I don't believe pump. Until I get confirmation of that. They're gonna let you drink coffee. They're gonna let you soak, but you can't drink coffee. No, that's bullshit. So it's BYU, Colorado. Obviously, I'm all for Colorado. I've hated BYU for a long time. I never wanted BYU in the conference to begin with, but they got a lot of money, and I get it. Business is business. And with the Big 12 in flux and losing Texas and Oklahoma, they got to do what they got to do, even if it's bringing in those crazy Mormons. And I'm going to get shit for making fun of them. I'm just kidding. Give it up. Prove you're a real Christian by realizing that I'm just being silly. No, I love Deion. I love Colorado because Deion's there. And I love that dude's story, man. Because he wasn't taken serious. He was never going to get any other job but in the Black Conference. You know what I mean? That's what they call it. That's bullshit. And he has proven that he should have gotten a job coaching years ago. And so it sucks that he had to prove himself the way he had to do it. Right. But good on him. And Colorado's 9-3 and only going to get better because the kid he recruited to replace Shador is probably more talented than Shador is.
Oh, yeah, the one he flipped from USC?
Yeah. 5-star kid. And it's so badass. Can't wait for it.
I can't believe Deion's coming to San Antonio.
I'm excited, man. That's what he said. It's going to be back in Texas where it all started. Me and my boys. One more time. So they're coming to win, and I can't wait for it. And in the building in Love You Hard TV, we plan on covering this thing as much as we can. Yeah, so I sent off today for media credentials for the three of us, me, you, and LG. And I should hear pretty soon. I expect to hear tomorrow because there's a press conference on Thursday here in town with coaches.
I saw
which we need to go to if you can.
Yeah.
If you can get off.
I'll be there.
Okay, cool. I think it's like 10:30, something like that.
No, I'll be there.
We'll figure it out. But I'm excited to have them. I think it's awesome for the city. We'll get 60,000 plus because of that Colorado hype. I think they'll travel. I know for a fact BYU will travel. What you doing? Well, we got to give hugs. I know for a fact that yours is here.
There we go.
No, where's I? Oh, there I am. I know for a fact that BYU travels. It's a great sports program. I'm just giving them shit. They travel well, and it'll be 60,000 plus, and it'll be a cool game. Even though it's just a bowl game, it's not a playoff game. The fact that it's Deion, I think that's super cool, kick-ass, and and there was some worry with my guys at the Big 12, my guys at the Alamo Bowl.
Well, about what?
Well, because now we're going to have a playoff, and so the Pac-12 dissolves.
Right.
And now we have a 12-team playoff, and, the guys at the Alamo Bowl have been worried. I mean, are we going to get, Cheez-It State versus Montana Tech?
Guess what happens? You end up with probably the most polarizing school in college football.
Shouldn't be. It's the most entertaining. It's easy to root for them. I don't know why they get. Well, go ahead. Go on.
No.
Why do you think they get so much shit? Because they're so flamboyant, cocky.
Cocky, Deion. A lot of y'all got to hit the portal. I brought my luggage with me. Shador making $3 million a year. Travis Hunter. There's a lot just because I'm okay with it doesn't mean that everybody else is going to be.
This is the fact that we have NIL now and everybody's got money. I mean, by the way, Arch Manning don't even start. He makes more than Shador.
I know.
But that's okay somehow. They know that ain't that big a deal.
It's not a big deal.
That's just business when it's Arch.
Because
Yeah. I'm not saying nothing. I'm giving facts. Arch don't catch the shit that Shador does, and Arch makes more money than Shador, and Arch don't even start. Which he should, but he don't. I think it's great. I think it's great for college football. It's going to start leading to more NFL coaches taking college jobs because being a head coach in college football has completely changed. Bill Belichick confirmed today that he has.
He said, "We'll see."
He spent 5 hours with the athletic director yesterday in North Carolina.
Can you see that?
And he was on Pat McAfee today and was talking about how college football has changed. It absolutely has changed. Where it's easier to be you can be a pro style coach. There's some recruiting stuff. There's still some rules and regs, but I mean, you have major head coaches now don't even make home visits anymore. Why should they? Don't need to. It's just throw money.
No,
we're offering you money.
I got $75 million for you. Come on, by.
Right. I'm Bill Belichick. North Carolina's a great state. Go be a Tar Heel. When I first saw that Belichick was in the running, I thought, what kind of bullshit is that? They let Mac Brown go because he's old. They're going to bring in an older Bill Belichick? Oh, I see. It's because of it's not. I'm not saying it's easier. It's different.
It's different.
It's ironically, Mac Brown gets fired, but Mac Brown, forever at UT when he was at Texas, was that quintessential. Mac he doesn't call defense or offense. He's the CEO of
He's the CEO.
He's the CEO. And ironically, now you can be the CEO of a program more than ever.
No,
you got to go out there and be X's and O's Nick Saban.
No, you don't have to do that. But I mean, we found out this year, Nick Saban matters.
Right.
Even though the committee is going above and beyond.
Yeah.
To make sure Alabama gets in.
Yeah.
You can tell.
Yeah.
They want Alabama in, but.
I'm excited. I think I've had more fun watching college football this year. It's ironically we don't have a dominant team. Everybody's got flaws. It's almost like the NFL. I've had more fun, and Texas being good helps. I've had more fun as just a college football fan than I have in a long time.
No, I'm having a blast with this.
Yeah, me too. So I'm excited for the Alamo Bowl. Cannot wait. For the game. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to the playoffs. Stokes, I dropped the laptop in peanut butter, okay? I was eating peanut butter before the show, and I had a sandwich, and it fumbled out of my hands, and it hit and went right up against the hole. It ain't the peanut butter; it's the connection. Okay, that's a little bit better. Look, A, LG would have found a way to make that clear, but B, it's the connection. Just pretend that it's Christmas and those are our lights.
Is it our lights?
Yeah, it's our light.
Lights.
It's the lights and the connection. I think it's not us.
I don't think it's the connection. I think
You
the
don't?
connection's fine
Okay.
because we're on time. I think it's the
All
lights.
right. Well, let's turn. Does it get clearer that way?
See,
It's a little hazier. It's just the lights.
it's just the lights.
It's Christmas. Y'all enjoy the lights.
Yeah.
And hey, it's us. I mean, we're going to go Durham Bulls on
Look at
occasion.
Look at those sweaters.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to go Durham Bulls on occasion. That's the way it goes. So, all right. The reason I left the show a minute ago,
Yeah, what you got?
it's right here.
What is this?
This is Good Eatin' tortilla chips. This is Chris Paul's brand.
Oh, how'd you get a hold of those?
HEB had them, the one by my house, thank God. They had multiple flavors, too. We got the nacho. I got the one that I thought we'd probably like the best.
Let's try them.
And so I got nacho cheese tortilla chips. This is Chris Paul's, the second all-time assist man in the history of the league.
Time.
I did that last night. So Chris is a vegetarian
Didn't know
and
that.
eats real clean.
Good for
Well,
him.
he's 39 years old, still kicking
Gotta
ass
do
in
what
the
he gotta
NBA.
do.
This is gluten-free, non-GMO, no artificial flavors, no preservatives, no artificial colors. Deliciously vegan, it says on the bag. So here's the thing. You can't say this is white people shit because it's Chris Paul's. I got you.
I didn't want to say that shit.
If this were some surfer, you'd be like, this is
I'm like,
white
this is
people
white
shit.
people
This is
shit.
white people shit, but your boy, Chris
But
Paul.
Chris Paul did it.
So,
Let's try them.
in honor of the black man, you got to go first.
All right, let's try them. And I'm going to give an honest review. If-
Yeah, of
I'm
course.
going to give an honest review. If they suck, I'm going to tell you they
Of course. We're not homers.
suck. All right, let's see.
All right, go for it. I doubt it's going to taste like Doritos. you
Yo,
know? Uh-oh.
they're solid.
They're
They're solid.
Okay.
They're solid.
I'm feeling that.
Yo, those are good.
And okay, dare I say it tastes healthy, but it's good. Like you can tell that it's baked, not fried.
Damn, I'm shocked.
It's good.
Like gluten-free. Give me one more.
Go for it.
That was actually good. Hey,
That's
show the
good.
people that chip again. Where'd you get them? HEB or Whole Foods?
I got them at HEB.
Or Trader Joe's.
Yeah, no, I got them at HEB in
Look
the
at that.
I got them at HEB in the quarry, near the quarry,
Damn.
right off Bass.
No, so
It's good.
honestly, It
These are
doesn't
good.
taste like a bull crap American Dorito, right?
They're
It doesn't
good.
taste like the crap
No.
processed crap we're used to.
Right?
But you could definitely have this as an alternative snack.
Yeah, and I feel like I can eat it. I can eat 10 or 15 and not feel terrible about myself.
Yo,
I'm not gonna eat the whole bag, but it's good. It's solid.
Chris Paul,
Thumbs up, Chris.
great job, dude. Yo, I'm gonna get a bag of those. Like seriously, like
They're good.
I'm not getting paid. I would have tore that shit up if it was terrible. I would have told y'all.
For sure. They really are good, Speed Racer. They're decent. I'm not kidding. I think they're good, man. I do. I think they're good.
Damn. All right.
Yeah, these ain't bad. Not bad at all.
Good job, Christopher.
Yeah, nice work, CP3. I like it. I've been wanting to bring those in for a week. All right, we're in celebrating the winter ball. Slackers on Rector, one of the 5 slackers. We're at the Rector location. 5 slackers all over the city spread out. We got the Thousand Oaks location. Got St. Mary's downtown, Med Center on Fredericksburg Road, Slackadochus, and we got this one right here.
Yeah.
And that's where we are tonight, right by
We
North
are
Straw Mall.
excited. And they did a great job decorating this place.
They all everything they do is
Everything
100.
It looks exactly like you would think a Slackers party looks like. You got 3 DJs.
Yep.
You got all types of vendors.
Yep.
Hopefully our RSVP'd. Over 300 some odd people have already RSVP'd. So a little early right now. But trust me, by the time we're getting off line, I can't say air, the place will be
That's right.
jam-packed.
I still want to say the air.
I say air.
They know what we
still
mean.
air.
I mean, yeah, I mean, we're all breathing air, so technically we're right.
Yeah, it's still air.
I'll look at Raul. Spurs made CP3 cry last night with that celebration. Good
It
shit.
was awesome. Did you see that? They had every person that he ever made an assist to on this huge plaque.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, they rolled out the red carpet for CP3.
Yeah, they love the guy, and he's only been here a few months. And I've talked about this before, people that. So I don't want a lot of. Chris has had a lot of haters over the years. He's a little bitch,
deservedly so,
complaining all the time. And I always said, well, he's 5'11", and he runs point guard, and he's got that scowl. He reminds me of Gary Payton. He plays with that edge. He's a nail. He bite him on the kneecap. I mean, he does whatever he has to do, and part of his success has been based on pissing people off, getting under skin. And he don't give a shit if you don't like him. He's happy to play the bad guy. But I don't miss me. He ain't miss me with this. How many guys chase rings, which is okay too.
It's okay.
He didn't go join the Miami Heat.
He could have.
He didn't go back up Derek White in Boston. He didn't go to Phoenix.
No.
And try to run with he's tried that. But now at 39 years old, I guess he's at peace with not getting a ring. He ain't getting one here. Not this year.
No.
And he makes the decision to come here. And so many superstars for the last 20, 30 years always say, I love Greg Popovich. I wish I could play for him. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
If you did, you'd come.
That's right. That's right. They've never been able to get superstar, future Hall of Fame free agents. Even they all say they love Pop, and every time the Spurs play anybody, the other team's superstar has to come running over and give Pop a big old hug and a kiss because they respect him. They just don't want to play for him.
And keep in mind, Tony lovers. They tried to trade Tony Parker for Chris Paul. They'll never admit it. But when Chris Paul was a New Orleans Hornet, they tried to trade for him.
It was rumored.
But the Hornets were like, nah, we're good. We're good. So a lot of the hate that y'all have for him, they've been trying to get this man since he was in his prime.
Yeah, for sure. And good on him for coming here now. And he's been great for the kids. And a lot of times, that's an overrated statement. Oh, he got the veteran. He's going to provide veteran leadership off the bench. I mean, okay.
Whatever.
If it happens, it happens, but it's going to happen organically. You can't force when you're the new dude and you join a team with guys that have been here, you can't just come in and take over.
No.
It's got to happen organically. But it has happened organically. He is the leader of that squad.
Sure.
He ain't the best player, but he's the leader of that squad. He's the captain of that team. And good on him for not chasing a ring and coming to play for Pop. It sucks for him that Pop's been sick, but he's been awesome. He's like, and I've said this a couple times already, he's like he really is a second coach. And it's been good for Mitch Johnson to have help from Chris every night because Chris is out there coaching folks up. Even when Chris is not in the game, he's still out. He and Mitch are out there barking stuff at the same time.
No, it's the same thing.
It's been great.
Coach on the floor for sure.
It's been great. And dare I say, even on the bench, like, I've been to one game. I'd like to go to a couple more, but he's giving refs shit and everything while he's on the bench.
No,
he's talking to guys on the bench and stuff.
Sure.
Yeah, on and off the court, he's been a second coach, and he still plays at a very high level, you know. And he's done a good job. And they're 500, you know. They are who they are.
What they are,
but they are absolutely better because he's on the team.
41 from what they were.
Yeah, man.
I'm not mad at that.
No, and they absolutely are better. And one of the reasons is they've got a veteran like Chris Paul, who has big balls in winning time and is a damn good player coach at the same time.
Second all time.
Yeah, man.
On the assist board.
Yeah, no one's going to catch Stockton. But so just to be second is kind of like second first,
right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because Stockton was Stockton, and that was insane what he did. But shout out to Chris, and the chips are really, really good. All right.
They really are.
Yeah, man. We are at Slackers celebrating their winter ball tonight. If you're watching this show, thank you to all of our sponsors, including Orlando Kill, the official family lawyer of our show. Thank you to Orlando Kill. If you need a family lawyer, and God knows many of you will, half of you will before it's all said and done, our guy's Orlando Kill. Look him up, Orlando Kell. That's my guy. If I ever need a family lawyer, and I have used him, and I'll continue to use him, you should too. It's Orlando Kill, and he brings us people I want to punch. Anybody you'd like to punch?
I gotta look.
Yes, sir.
I know we're in a weird place in the country as far as like a lot of things. We're at odds about a lot of different things, right?
Yep.
But I'm, and you got to help me out on this because
Yes, sir.
I'm clearly missing something.
I understand.
Why are so many people okay with murder? Like, I know our healthcare system isn't perfect, Mike.
Yep.
And I know every healthcare, whether Blue Cross Blue Shield, United, you go down the line of healthcare systems. They've done some millions of people wrong over the years, right?
Yeah.
But I've never seen so many people okay with murder.
Don't understand it.
Oh, so I'm not. You've seen it too, right?
I understand.
People been championing this guy. Like, oh,
I know.
One, he has abs, good looking dude, I guess. Mr. Luigi, who was light skinned, turns out to be.
You mean white?
Yeah, it turns out to be white. But I've never seen so many people okay with somebody being murdered. Like, if it was a pedophile, like, okay, yeah, cool. Like, hey, yo, somebody killed the pedophile. We all agree with that.
Yeah.
But everybody's championing this guy.
Yeah, I mean, you have to differentiate your opinions about the healthcare system and the insurance system from murder. I mean, you're not really. I saw people that I follow and consider friends on Facebook calling him a hero. I mean, how do you say that? How do you call somebody a hero who just murdered a sumbitch? And so that guy, I mean, look, believe me, I get it. I get we have a terrible healthcare system.
Yes, it's awful.
Insurance,
it's awful.
And United Healthcare has turned down more claims than any other of those healthcare insurance companies in the country. 32% is what I saw. They turned down 32 of all claims. They say no to 32% of them. I'll bet you we find out this dude Luigi probably has a wife that died or a mom.
I think it was a mom or a grandparent.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, it was a mom or a
couldn't
grandparent.
Get insurance.
Right.
You know, look, man, it's a damn shame that there's a lot of hospitals in our city that if you got a sick baby and you take him to the emergency room and you don't have the best insurance on the planet, you're going to sit there 12 hours before they get to your baby. If they get to your baby at all, they might say, sorry, come back.
If you got Medicaid, you automatically go to the back of the line.
Yeah. I mean, I'm on the record. If I get injured and it's not life-threatening, do not call an ambulance on me.
Oh, no.
Put my ass in the car and drive me to the hospital. I don't care if there's traffic. If I got a broke leg, but I'm not in shock, you know, if I get shot in the stomach, all right, fine, fuck it. But if I'm shot in the leg, I mean, you know, wrap it up with a towel. Let's just get in the truck and hurry up to the hospital, you know?
Because if they take you or they don't take you, they're sending you a bill for $1,000.
Minimum. And they charge you by the mile, probably. It's outrageous, man.
No,
I get all that.
No, I get it all, too. But murder?
Again, you don't justify murder, man.
I've seen people being like, hey, where's his GoFundMe?
Yeah.
He's really cute.
Yeah.
What can I do? Can I give I've seen women talking about, oh, can I give him a conjugal visit?
Damn. That's the world we live in, though, Rudy. I mean, you got half the college campuses in this country this past year protested in support of Hamas, a fucking terrorist government. No one is for the death of women and children in Palestine. No one is.
No one.
Has the Israeli government fucked up a lot? Yes.
Sure.
But I'm not supporting Hamas. Let's not forget who's at fault. This don't happen if Hamas don't terrorize Israel and butcher and rape women and kids and fucking film it and post it.
Right.
I don't agree with all of the response from the Israeli government, but I'm not going to sit up here and support Hamas. You know, we live in a country that just elected a game show host as president because they feel like that's the best choice they have.
Option we have.
And how do we know it wasn't? I don't know. We're in a weird way right now, man. We're just in a weird way. Upside is down, down is up, side is left, and right is not. Or something like that.
I was looking online today, and people would have what I would consider like offensive posts about this CEO being murdered, and the comments were okay with it. So I just got to punch the American mindset when we're championing murder for anything other than pedophilia.
I know it's unfortunate. Stokes says every way has tried but never had power. This has power.
What, the
No,
murder
it doesn't.
has power?
Yeah, you think Blue Cross is going to change all of its policies now? You think Trump's going to just force the insurance companies to start? Are we just going to become universal? We're not going to get universal health care, millennials. It's not going to happen. I'm for it, but it ain't going to happen. We just don't. You don't live in a country that's going to do that. It don't matter how many CEOs you murder. So I don't know what the power is. That's overrated. We're overreacting to something that just happened in the moment. Check back in a month, and it's going to be status quo.
Right.
Call me a cynic, but it ain't. Nothing's going to overcome the health insurance issues in this country.
Every major health insurance company has pulled their CEOs' pictures offline.
Yeah, I would too.
But
because there's copycats.
But the thing is, does that change the dynamic of what we're going through? No. Yeah, okay. Now we're going to protect them. We're going to make sure they're safe.
Yeah.
But does it change our pockets? I don't think so.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It's a good punch, though. I'll give you this, Stokes, and I'm not saying the guy's a hero, but it has brought it to the forefront. I kind of like the John Q movie, where Denzel broke into the hospital, took everybody hostage, forced the surgeon to operate on his son's heart and transplant his heart at gunpoint. And in that movie, John Q had a lot of sympathy, But you actually murder the dude. I can't justify that.
No, I can't.
Not the way the dude did it. In front of people, innocent folks and everything.
Smiling.
I know.
They're really treating this dude like a hero.
I know. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Becky with the good hair. When the healthcare company hurts and kills the ones we love, we show indifference to the ones that inflict the force. Again, he's got a lot of support, the murderer. He's an assassin, but he's got a lot of support.
CEO, are you just the guy with the job? I don't think he's really hey, this is what we're going to do. You just so happen to get lucky and get a job that pays you a few $1 million. It's a lot more to it. The CEO is just a figure.
Right. I agree. But I just don't, and I'm a cynic for sure. I just don't think this is going to spur massive overhauls.
Me neither.
I think it's a waste of, I think it's just going to be the latest big news story we all debate and get into and discuss only to see it go nowhere. It just, you either have, I tell my kids, make money. I don't care what you do for a living. Make money. You live in America.
Yeah.
If you don't have money, you ain't got shit. And that may be a ruthless thing to say, but I mean it 100%. You make money. Daddy, I want to chase my dreams and I want to be a vendor. I want to load potato chips in vending machines. That's your dream job? Great. Do that as a side hustle, but get your ass out there and get a job that makes money. And I've argued this for years. It's easy for me to say because I am doing my dream job. I admit that. So it's easier for me to say.
Right.
But I believe not in chasing your dream. I believe in I believe in figuring out what it is you do well. Everybody has a hidden talent. And so many of us will go to the grave never having discovered what we're good at.
Or what makes us tick.
Right. So try everything is what I'm saying. Figure out what you're good at. Do what you're good at. Even if you don't like it, do what makes money. Do what gives you value.
Until you can get to where you want to go.
Right. Or you can go do your side hustle on the side. Like it's supposed to be. It's side hustle. Chase your hobbies. Do what you want to do. But you got to have money because if you don't have money, next thing you know, you're a frustrated American and you're in our chat defending a murderer because you're fed up with the fucking system. And it's bullshit. It ain't the murderer. The murderer ain't a hero. Our country is fucked up. Our healthcare is fucked up.
We're in a bad place.
Yeah, a real bad place.
We're in a bad place.
And so I will give the murderer this. His action it's got us all talking about it. Sure. I just don't think it's going to go anywhere. That's all. All right. I want to punch Cincinnati Bengals general manager Duke Tobin for wasting the most talented quarterback currently in the NFL. The Cincinnati Bengals are 4-8. How the
Worse
hell?
than the Cowboys.
How the hell did they ever win 4? It's a miracle. They're 4-8 because they have the most talented young quarterback in the game, not named Patrick Mahomes.
Sure.
Mahomes is a veteran. I say young, and Burrow's not young. He's not as young.
He's not as
And
young, but he's still
been
young.
hurt. He's been hurt a lot. They have the worst offensive line in the AFC annually. They don't pay anybody. They're cheap as shit, and they're going to waste Joe Burrow. His career's probably going to get cut short 2 or 3 years because he can't stay healthy, and it ain't him. He's got jack shit around him. The fact that kid played in the Super Bowl 2-3 years ago is an effing miracle with that dog shit organization he plays for. F the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah,
and it's
bad.
A crying shame. And I just would love to see Burrow find a way to get out of that shithole town, that shithole organization.
It's going to be tough because, and I understand why he did, but,
he signed.
He took the extension. He took the max extension.
I know.
So I don't know. He's not going to be able to go anywhere, but
I know.
Make great points. But right now, Cooper Rush
is beating him.
They're up 7-0. Up 7-0, but the Cincinnati Bengals are on the 20 and driving.
Highly unfortunate. All right, show also brought to you in part by Texas Cheer Liquor, the official liquor store. I've been to building 7 locations, including there's one up in Bernie, 6 in San Antonio, and as always, you go in there and tell them you saw In the Building or you subscribe to In the Building. This guy matches us. Look at this dude here. He matches us. Mention In the Building, and you will get yourself a 5% discount on things inside all Texas Cheer Liquors.
Yeah.
What's the update right now?
We had our Texas Cheer Liquor Christmas party yesterday.
Oh, outstanding.
Good times.
Very good.
Good times. I won a little grill. They had a little raffle.
Okay.
Won a little grill. Had a good time, man. Texas Cheer Liquor, man. Make sure you go in there. Let them know Mike and Rudy sent you. A lot of different locations. We'll be busy for the month of December. I'm sure that was a hold. But definitely go and check them out. Make sure you say In the Building.
Gotta say In the Building.
I know Mike. I know Rudy. You gotta say In the Building.
That's what. It's a bit.
It's a bit.
And yeah, you have to follow the rules of the bit.
Yeah.
The way it goes. All right. What else today? I got a weird request. I don't know if this will go anywhere. So I have a problem. Rudy's like, "Oh shit,
Facebook post?
Oh shit, yeah." Okay. I didn't want to scare you. Rudy's like, "Oh, when Taylor got," he says, "Give me. I need to borrow a car." Okay, so let me tell you, quick story.
All right, let's go.
So Nina's son goes to New York University.
Right.
He does not need a car living in New York City. Okay.
No.
So he didn't take his car. It's just sitting there. I was leasing a car, right? And so I let the lease go and started driving Nina's son's car. And I said, "Baby, why don't you just I'll give up the lease. Let me drive Elijah's car, and I'll just pay the car payment. And that's $250 off your budget. No brainer, easy peasy." So I've been driving the car. Well, the semester ends next week at NYU. And it's his car. I'm borrowing it. It's not my car. I'm not going to be like, "Oh, man, sorry, my bad."
Yeah,
that's that boy's car. I didn't buy a car. So he comes home Sunday. Comes home Sunday. And he's going to be home for 3 weeks at least, maybe a month. Because school don't start back till second week of January, something like that. So he's going to be home from like the 15th to like the January 10th. I can't not let that boy have his car.
Especially San Antonio.
Right. So San
Antonio need a car.
Right. So as of Sunday, I don't have a car. You may have to come get me for the next remote.
I got you.
I don't want a freebie now. I'm happy to. I need to rent a car. I don't want to rent one from Hertz for a month. It's going to cost $2,000.
Yeah, screw that.
Is there anybody out there that has a car just sitting that's you got to have insurance? I don't want to be driving an uninsured car. That you're down to let me use for a month, and I'll pay you a negotiated fee for the car. Or say this,
Chevrolet or somebody.
I've already asked him. It goes against company policy, unfortunately. That's all right. That's fine. Maybe there's a car dealer out there Or maybe you know somebody who runs, it could be one of these little side of the road used car lots. It's an opportunity for you to showcase your place. Let me drive a hunk of junk. I don't care if it's a beater. I don't care. I just need something for 3-4 weeks. I'll pay you. Or I'm down to do a swap where you get some. Promote your business. It may be your personal car. You want me to promote your restaurant?
Your aunt's restaurant.
What? Yeah, your grandpa, or support your family reunion, whatever. Or just, is anybody out there? You got an extra car, whether you're a car lot or just a regular person, and you're willing to do a deal. Price can't do it. It goes against their policy. Health. What if I get killed in the car? That kind of shit. And I'm not going to sue nobody. So we'll see. I need a car. Anybody willing to let me borrow a car or rent one, dare I say, for about 3 weeks, maybe 4. Hit me up. Let me know.
Yeah, I saw that post.
I know it's a weird post.
I already knew where you were going.
Yes, sir. So y'all hit me up. I need a car, and I don't want to have to rent one, and I don't want to be having a bum rides.
No, because if
for a month.
you rent one, that's $30 a day.
Right. And whoever hooks me up with a car, we'll do whatever you get. I'll go to your house. I'll watch the Cowboys game with you. I really don't want to, but I will. Or we can watch whatever you want. We can watch Breaking Bad. I don't give a shit. Let's talk. Let's talk. Here's an opportunity to get some free publicity maybe for your company by simply letting me drive a car. That's the kind of cool shit we can do when we have our own YouTube channel.
Yeah, because it wouldn't fly. It wouldn't fly over corporate airways.
No, sir.
We're going to need $4,000 a month from them.
No, sir. Absolutely. All right, y'all get in here with the chat. We're just killing. We're just hanging out, killing time. Raul, Jay-Z News Talk. Oh, you wanted to get into that a little bit. Jay-Z has been accused of rape alongside Diddy by the same person who says she was 13 years old 24 years ago in the year 2000 and was raped by Diddy and Jay-Z. Jay-Z has come out and said, bullshit, it's just blackmail
and
times 10.
He's also filed his own lawsuit
Good for him.
Against Busby. Busby, the ambulance chaser.
Is Busby this girl's lawyer?
Yeah.
Golly.
The Busby, the ambulance chaser.
Shameless.
Of course, Julian B wants to bring this up.
Tony Busby, that's who represented that woman that sued the Spurs when Josh Primo showed her his baloney.
He represents all the people that had problems.
And the Spurs didn't want nothing to do with him. They cut a check quick.
They cut a check quick. Yeah, I was like, yeah, you know what? Well, I'll let it play. Look, my thing is, unlike most of you, I'm not going to call him innocent or guilty right now. I'm going to let it play out. I'm going to see what happens. Everybody knows I'm a Jay-Z groupie. I'm a Jay-Z groupie. That's my guy forever. I don't know Jay-Z, so I can't sit here and tell you, no, Jay-Z didn't do this, he didn't do that. But what I can do is what the American way thing to do is allow people to be innocent until proven guilty. I mean, our president, soon to be president, is known to have dabbled. You know what I mean? So, like, why y'all so mad at Jay-Z and Puff, but you elected a guy that's into the same shit?
13 is really, really, really bad.
Julian,
if true.
You know, Julian, you love Trump. You want to know about Jay-Z, but you running behind the guy that's about to run the free world. You running behind the guy who's running the free world, letting them squirt all over your face. You know what I mean?
That's the Trump dance.
Yeah, that's the Trump
dance. It's like he's jerking off two guys at one time.
Let him, you letting that guy, you letting our president jerk, squirt all over your face. Why are you so worried about Jay-Z? Worry about your president.
Wow.
But I'll let it play out. I don't know. I don't know Jay-Z. He might have done it.
And let me say this.
I'll let it play out.
And if it comes to pass that this girl's lying, then she needs to be thrown in fucking prison for 6 months minimum.
That's
they do.
The problem.
That's the problem. You got to countersue, hire your own lawyer, go through the bad PR. It's bullshit. We have to start putting people in prison that cry wolf. And these are the women. I'm not talking about this 13-year-old. I'm talking about in general. This happens all the time. We got to start putting these liars in jail. Not only are they ruining people's lives publicly, you are making it worse and much harder to fight the system if you're an actual victim.
Mhm.
Because so many rapes go unreported because women are scared or don't think anything's going to happen. Nobody's going to do anything about it.
Right.
So they have these bitches, like the bitch that sued Dak Prescott.
Yeah, what happened to her? What happened to her?
Nothing. And her name never even surfaced, which is bullshit. The fact that her name doesn't get published is horseshit.
You know what? I totally forgot.
Remember
the
that?
fact that Dak went through that.
Dak countersued her for God knows how much, and she backed down. And Dak lawyer's like, nah. Not only are we going to drop charges, you're going to pay my lawyer fee, motherfucker. Yeah, for sure.
I just don't know.
But it's not sexy to report that, so you don't hear the follow up.
Right. I don't know how to defend myself if you accuse me of something 24 years later. How do I defend myself if it's 24 years later?
Didn't do it. She's a lying bitch, and then you have to file a countersuit. People need to see, especially if you're a public figure, people need to see you file a countersuit. And it sucks. It's an ass whip, costs money. Jay-Z's a billionaire. But that's what you have to do. Say no, throw her under the bus, and then countersue her. We've had people in recent years, celebrities, actually publish the phone number of their accuser. But just to let the world know this is a lying ass bitch. You're going to try to ruin my life? Here's your phone number.
Of intimidation.
Yeah, but you're a liar. If you're a liar, you got to go to jail, and your number should be posted, and you have to go get another phone number. It's bullshit. Patrick Ewing one time had a woman. They had consensual sex. He used a condom, and they threw it on the floor and went home. She gathered the condom, put it up inside her body. It ain't going to work at that point. And then tried to act like she was pregnant with his baby because she put the used condom up in there inside out and let it sit there for like 2 days.
That's why the great Drake
trying to get pregnant.
Drake started putting hot sauce in his used condom. and the one young lady burned herself.
Wow. Trying to inseminate herself.
Yes.
Golly. I forgot about that.
Remember that?
Yeah, I forgot about that. That is outrageous.
Hey, man.
Unbelievable.
Hey, I look, I don't know Jay-Z. I can be a fan all I want. I don't know him. So I'm going to let it play out.
Yeah, let it play out.
But the thing about it is that's me, a normal, rational human.
Of course.
So most of the world has already convicted him.
Pretty much.
Because they hate his wife.
Yep.
They hate what they stand for. It is what it is. I got my own problems. Jay will be all right.
Yeah, we'll see. See how it goes. Yeah, they're asking. I mean, according to him, they're already asking for the releasing of the girl's name.
I don't know if I need her name. I just after the fact. I don't need her name.
No, you're gonna get the whole country talking about you. Who are you? I want to know your name. You're gonna lie your ass off about rape. They should publish all of them, even if it's you or me or the bartender here at Slackers. All that shit should go public. It's bullshit.
If you're of age.
Well, she is now. She is now. Yeah. Right.
So now because she's an adult, we should be able to know her name?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
And we won't have this fake. We won't have these false we won't have these false accusations. We will, but they'll just go down a little bit. All right. We didn't talk Longhorns yet. We got a post-game show in 2 weeks.
You see the bracket?
I love it.
Do you think they're going to beat Clemson? They got Clemson. What you thinking?
They should beat Clemson. It's a good storyline. Smells like weed up in here.
It smells like
somebody knows something out in the parking lot. Somebody
was hotboxing.
So, yes, they lost. So they lose to Georgia, unfortunately. And I said this last week. I remember I was talking to Orlando about this.
Right.
They may actually get a favorable. They got to play an extra game. But they're going to.
Arizona State is favorable.
That's very favorable.
That's favorable.
Clemson backdoored their way in because they exposed overrated SMU. Beat the shit out of them. Let SMU come back in the game. Have to run on a walk-off field goal, which is unfortunate.
But this game is at Clemson's house because they won the ACC, right?
No, it's in Austin.
It's in Austin?
It's in Austin. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, Texas gets the home game.
Because they're the 5 seed.
Correct. So it's Clemson at Texas.
I'm so confused by this whole.
It is confusing.
I'm confused.
It's very confusing. Very confusing. No, it's in Austin on the 21st, Saturday, 3 o'clock kickoff. We'll have postgame when it's over. And if the Longhorns win, they play Arizona, of all places, in Atlanta at the Peach Bowl, which is hilarious.
I like Texas' chances against both of them.
Oh, they're already a 14.5 favorite against Clemson already right now.
Shit.
Yeah. And it's a good storyline.
They're going to beat Arizona State.
They should. I don't believe in Arizona State in that suck 12. What pisses me off is that. What's up, Frank? How you doing, man? This was not planned. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
man. Well, this is actually my lady's. This is her sweater.
Yeah, my wife went and bought me a hat, got me a shirt. I told her, hey, I'm supposed to dress festive.
Yep.
So she took care of me.
Yep.
Appreciate you, Doc. What's
bullshit is that Arizona State gets a bye. They're not one of the top 4 teams in the in the country.
You don't think so?
No. But by rule, because they won their conference, they get a bye. Boise gets a bye.
But okay,
come on, man.
Confused. That's why I'm confused. So
Boise gets a fucking bye.
I thought Clemson won the ACC.
They did.
So why aren't they getting a bye?
Because they're not ranked higher than Boise State.
Oh, gotcha.
They're not ranked higher than Arizona State. It's dumb. I think Clemson would beat Boise and Arizona State.
Yes.
We got to find. Y'all want a playoff? I get it. It's America. We have to have a playoff or we don't have a real champion. That's fine.
Penn State is going to beat the shit out of SMU.
I know. It's insane. What pisses me off is that why can't we just rank 12 teams regardless of what conference they're in and play a tournament? That's fine. Just rank them 1 through 12. I'm good. Thank you. Just rank them 1 through 12 and play a tournament regardless of the freaking conference they're in.
Let's just take the top 12.
Yeah, you're going to reward Boise for playing in a conference that it's bullshit. They're playing the Mountain West. They had like the 82nd strongest schedule this year. They're like 80th in strength of schedule. I hope whoever plays Boise beats their fucking brains in. They're not anti-Boise. It doesn't make sense.
They're anti their conference.
It's not any good.
Right.
Auburn would have won the Big 12, but Arizona State gets a bye. It's bullshit. Bullshit. You think Alabama should have been in? They're out. You think Alabama's better than SMU?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Boise State.
Yes. How about Arizona State?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. How about Clemson?
Yes.
Yes, I agree. Bama's better than those 4. But Bama's not in because Bama gets punished for playing in a semi-pro conference like the SEC, and Boise gets rewarded.
Bad losses.
It's bullshit, man.
It's bullshit. Would you pick Ashton Genty over Travis Hunter?
No. God, no.
We're talking about
no way. Travis Hunter would have had 30 interceptions in that conference. He would have had 30 touchdowns in that conference. It's bullshit. And I'm not guaranteeing Boise loses this playoff game because they got 3 weeks to prepare, and on any given night, anybody can beat somebody. Boise ain't going to the Natty, man. They're not good. They're good. They're not great. They're damn sure not one of the best 12 teams. But so the system's fucked up. I'm fine with the playoff. Why can't we just rank 1 through 12 and let them play a tournament, man?
I'm fine with that too.
It's bullshit. I hate it.
Cam Newton say, I don't want to watch SMU. I don't want to watch Boise State. And he took a lot of shit for it. But he just said what a lot of us are thinking.
Well, right. He's saying he wants to watch brand names.
You're right.
I get that. But if you watched SMU and your eyes tell you that they are elite and certainly one of the best 12 teams in the country, it don't matter if they have a big brand or not. You got to put in the best teams. Right. I don't care about brand. The committee's job. The committee's job is to put the 12 best teams in, but the system does not allow them to put the best 12 teams in, or else Alabama would be in.
Yeah, I'm not trying to needle you, but
I get it.
The example he used was the TCU Georgia game.
No,
we don't want to see that.
No, people don't want to watch SMU, but it ain't about whether you want to watch. Just like the Spurs argument. If the Spurs earn their way to the NBA Finals, who
It is
gives
what it
gives
is.
a shit what the ratings are? I don't care about the ratings. I care about the 12 best teams getting the chance to play for the national championship, and this system does not allow for that.
Right.
Every year the SEC is going to get punished. There's going to be 2 or 3 teams like this year that get punished because they play in the SEC.
South Carolina, Alabama.
Sure, absolutely. You think South Carolina could beat Boise or
Yes.
think they're better than SMU? I do.
Yes.
I do too.
I don't even care for Indiana.
You think Indiana would beat
Alabama?
No.
No.
God, no. God, no. And I hope Notre Dame curb stomps Indiana. I hope Penn State obliterates SMU. SMU's a good team. They're not one of the 12 best teams,
In the
but they
country.
play in a shit conference. And they didn't even win the damn thing, by the way. They lost. They got exposed. And Clemson backdoors his way into the playoffs. Now, it benefits Texas, but it don't make it right.
Don't make it right.
It's horse crap.
So Texas gets Clemson.
And if
beat Clemson,
they
then
win,
Arizona
they
State.
go to Arizona State. No, they go to Atlanta to play Arizona State and should win.
And after that, they could end up in the Final Four again.
Probably Oregon at that point. Probably Oregon.
So Oregon's going to play the winner of Tennessee, Ohio State.
Right. And whoever wins that can beat Oregon. They can beat Oregon.
Sure.
They can beat Oregon. It's going to be fun. I'm not going to let it mess up my fun. It's just not. It's not equal. You get SMU, Arizona State, Boise are being rewarded for playing in lesser conferences, and that ain't cool. I don't like that
At all.
Not cool. The only thing that's going to fix this, Rudy, is a united college football league. We need a league of college teams. These two folks drove all the way down here from Austin to see you, by the way. Austin.
Thank y'all. I know.
We need 32. We need 32 schools in one big conference, and have relegation, like the English, like soccer,
like UEFA,
like soccer. If you have 32 schools in one league, and not a conference, a league with a commissioner and the whole bit,
I'm down.
like the NFL.
I'm down.
And the bottom 4 or 5 or 6 every year get kicked out and have to go to Division II or whatever, and the top Division II teams get promoted, and do that every year.
I'm down.
Make these teams earn their way.
I'm down.
Make them earn their way. I think we're years and years away from that.
That would be awesome.
It would be awesome, and it would be correct. I don't care about brands. I don't like SMU. I'm a TCU man. I hate SMU. But if SMU's the best damn football team in the country, then God bless them. But they shouldn't be in the playoff, but they're not. They're not even one of the best 12. We ain't drunk. Why does Julian think we're drunk? I've had one beer. This is me being me.
I've had one.
This is me being me. That's all this is. Golly, man. All
Anyway.
right. That's it.
Cheers.
All right. Cheers to you, man. Merry Christmas. That's a lot of hate. And ironically, I've had more fun watching college football this year than ever.
I've had more fun with college this year than NFL.
Still don't make the math. Oh, I agree. Still don't make the math right. You don't make the mathematics right, but if it's going to benefit Texas. And by the way, I'll be proven wrong if Clemson beats Texas. Because I don't think
they better not.
Or if Arizona State goes to the national championship, then I'll shut my pie hole. If Boise State wins 2 playoff games, I'll take a knee. But I bet you Boise don't win 2 games. I bet you they don't win 1 game. All right, we're done. That's it.
4th and 3. Dallas gets a stop. Turnover on down.
Oh, how exciting. Cooper Rush. Yay.
Hey.
Cooper Rush and Rico Dowdle. Woo. Cooper threw an interception in the end zone last drive.
He did.
It's a shame. I hope the Bengals score 50 on the Cowboys, but they're not because the Bengals suck. They're wasting Joe Burrow. Wasting
you like Overshown, right? If there's a
he's a ball player.
I love Overshown.
He's a ball player. Yeah.
Shout out to Hookem. Speaking of the Longhorns.
Where's Overshown from?
UT.
Waco?
Oh,
but he's a Waco kid. Outside, like Mart, some small town outside of Waco. All right, we're done. Thank you, everybody. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy Kwanzaa. I started saying Happy Kwanzaa now.
Oh, why? Because of me?
Out of respect for all humankind. I've always said happy Kwanzaa.
Me too.
I'm a man of the people.
Me too.
Happy Hanukkah. If you're an atheist, happy whatever it is. Happy going to hell day. Whatever you want to call it.
And production show on the air 10 a.m. tomorrow.
10 a.m. and LG will be producing live from Tokyo.
You'll be at your house. I'll be at mine. But
yeah, we'll be at our respective homes at 10 a.m. Central Standard Texas time. If you want to watch us live tomorrow on Love You Hard TV, we'll send a link out in the morning. LG will be running the show from somewhere in Tokyo, which should be pretty cool. That's it. We're done. Thank y'all very much. See you in the morning at 10 a.m. Thank you to Slackers. See y'all mañana. Later. Peace out. That's it. End stream. That's right. End it.